income generating activities with them. And I have seen they are doing a very good job. In Mount Kenya there, we started the 3 nurseries, and some of them have planted 500,000 trees. And therefore we know these are people that can even change and cause our environment to change. If you want a greening of our city, of the county of Mombasa, I'm telling you, you have the potential here. And I'm thinking I will sit and we'll talk with the people from Coast, and we'll talk with the clergy here and see where we can start the nurseries, and we see how we can take care of the mangrove and we'll be able to pay them. And therefore, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all those who have joined hands with us. A man or a boy child is wired to being a father, is wired to being a leader, and therefore if they feel they cannot be able to sit in that position, they cannot feed their children, they cannot take care of their wives, they cannot take care of their families, they get very frustrated. And therefore we must remove that frustration by getting them from where they are, taking them to their rehab centers, getting them treated, and then we release them to jobs. And that will change the future of these young people and my children. Currently in Nairobi, we have 82 who are in Jamhuri Park, who are also receiving treatment and rehabilitation services. And we have 50 in addition who are in Remuru. And therefore, I am praying to God that we will get partnership across the nation where we get these people to rehabilitation centers. Tens of other thousands are establishing 500, 10 of other efforts must be bolstered by the involvement of individuals, organizations, businesses, especially right here in Mombasa. I call upon the people of goodwill in Mombasa County to join me in uplifting the lives of these youth and in giving them a chance, a second chance, and embracing them to become productive and to live purposeful lives. Mombasa is one of the most affected regions by drug abuse. But today, we lift Mombasa through God, and we look forward with our hearts expectant that these children will get out by the grace of God. We can no longer have a nation or afford to sit pretty and assume somewhere, somehow, somewhere, somebody will save our children. There is nobody who is going to come from abroad to save these children. It is you and I. It is our responsibility as Kenyans, as Africans, to save the African boy, the African child. It is our future. It is not the responsibility of anybody else. It is our responsibility. Right now in Kenya, 75% of our population is below 35 years. We have a very young and youthful population. Critically, this critically reflects on our future. So we cannot afford to mess with 75% of our population when they get into drug abuse, when they get to alcohol because they are frustrated and depressed. We need to see how do we turn this round and the destinies of our children become brighter and better.
Because we are having a lot of barons who are bringing in this drug, and now that we are in this calamity, we are really prepared to make sure that our boys are all engaged at all times. So we have a program for Mombasa Yangu, which has taken a lot of other boys who are members of the boys here, but also because of the engagement, they do not have much time to go and dive into drug use. So we are really trying to do something. We also have our facilities that are fully supported by the county in terms of commodities and supplies, whereby the methadone centers that are within Mombasa County, are actually being provided those supplies by the county, which we really need to engage your office so that we can scale up our service. We are also doing intervention programs for Form 4s and Form 3s, and as of now we have reached over 6,800 pupils who are coming for tuition lessons, and that is also catered for by the county government. So we are really trying to do a lot.
Kwamba hawa kaka zetu na dada zetu si wahalifu, badala yake tunagundua kwamba ni wagonjwa, na ni wagonjwa ambao wanahitaji matibabu, wanahitaji mapenzi, wanahitaji kukumbatiwa, na labda katika hali hiyo tunaweza tukawabadilisha nia na mawazo yao na kuwapa mwelekeo mpya wa kimaisha. Na ndiposa kwamba tukikutana leo tunaonyesha hawa ndugu zetu kwamba wao na sisi hatuna tofauti. Wao ni binadamu vile sisi tulivyo binadamu. Wako na mahitaji sawa na yetu, na kwamba wanahitaji msaada wetu. Na kama serikali, baada ya mama kutembea ule muda mwingine na akahakikisha kwamba atarudi, kuna kazi ambayo tulikuwa tumefanya. Tulichukua sajili ya wale ambao wako kwa hii deni ya Kenjaro, na tuliweza kusajili waathiriwa 352. Kati yao tulipata 270 hawana stakabadhi yote ile ya kuweza kuwatambulisha wanatoka wapi na wao ni kina nani. Tulipata 40 ambao walikuwa na vitambulisho lakini wamepoteza. Tulipata 33 ambao wako na vitambulisho tayari. Alafu tukapata 9 ya hao hawatoki hapa Kenya bali wanatoka kwa mataifa jirani. Kahao wote kwa saizi tuko na 64 kupitia ushirikiano wetu na Reach Out, ambao tunashughulikia tuone ni vipi wanaweza pata vitambulisho, kwa sababu hawezi pata ajira yote huku bila vitambulisho.